Good Friday morning. Another beautiful day. I praise God, my Savior Jesus Christ. I'm down here in Lakeland, Florida, just in case some of my Hebrew Israelite friends may be looking for me. I'm in Lakeland, Florida. But I got something a little different I want to talk about. Eat out of the garbage or starve. Eat out of the garbage or starve to death. That's a tough situation. You either eat out the garbage or you starve to death. Some people are faced with that on a daily basis. I'm feeling pretty good. Got a nice haircut the other day, shave. Yeah, some people around the world and over here in the United States are faced with that. We have a large percentage of homeless people in this country. And we have a large percentage of people who just don't give a D about nobody. It's a doggone shame over here in the United States where we claim to be so patriotic, God-fearing folks. But when you talk about the homeless and the poor, you always want to have people who look down. Well, it's their own fault because they poor. What did they do? I see them when I go to different places looking at stuff. I see the comments. They made their choices. They should have made better choices in life. What did they do? They just like Jesus when he healed the lame man. His disciples started asking questions. Who did sin? Him or his parents? Jesus said neither. It's sad we live in a society over here in America where we claim to be such patriotic, God-fearing folks. We love God and God we trust, we love. But when you get around a certain type of people and you start talking about the poor, they turn their nose up at them. They don't want to talk about it. They talk negative. Let you know how they feel about the poor. I made it. Didn't nobody give me nothing. Didn't nobody help me out. I made it on my own. I did this. I did this. I did this. Truth be told, those who have made it in America, we go back, rewind the clock back about 100 years, close to 100 years ago when we look at the big name companies and the people who was behind them, who started them, like Standard Oil and all them big wig, the railroad industries and stuff like that. Cereal, breakfast. We look, it's a show that come on cable or satellite talk about foods that built America and cars, you know what I'm saying, cars that built America. It was a lot of cutthroat. A lot of them were successful and became rich by cutthroat, stealing, ideals, sabotaging. the competition. We see it. So when you hear a lot of people talking about, well, I made it, nobody give me no handout, a lot of times people be telling a lie. We have people in this world who tell a lie in arrogance. They'll stand right in your face and tell you a lie. Did nobody give me nothing? Did nobody help me out? Did nobody ever give me anything? That's a lie. If you stand up and say that, maybe they didn't, but it was because, more than likely, it was because that you just wouldn't accept the help. Ain't nothing wrong with accepting help when you need help. A helping hand is always beneficial. But we have in this country a population of people who despise the poor, who despise the needed. They look down on the needed. Hungry children, they look at them and just turn their nose up at them. Jesus said the poor you will have with you always. The poor always have been around. People fall on hard times. All of the poor, homeless population is not because they always have been poor and never worked and never wanted anything. A lot of them fell on hard times. A lot of them started out real well. Nice jobs, careers, had plenty of money, such. But something happened. Something happened. Maybe they got scammed. Remember that guy that was scamming on rich people back here a few years ago? They finally caught up with Abramoff or something like that. People get swindled out of their entire savings. People spend a lifetime, 20, 30 years saving. And at one stroke of a pen of a button, nowadays it's a button, they broke. I seen this, they are broke. Scammers. So it's many different reasons why people end up homeless, broke. It's not always because they made bad choices in life and just did, or were just lazy and didn't want to get out and work. But we have a society of people who look at things like that. Like it's impossible for them to fall on hard times. You can be a billionaire and you still can wind up broke. All it takes a run of bad luck. Millionaires had gone broke, had went broke. Nobody is immune from going from riches to rags. And a TV show that came on back in the day, from rags to riches. Ain't nobody totally immune from going from riches to rags. You have stories where people hit the lottery. Millions of dollars. 50, 60, 70 million. 3 years later, they bone broke. You paying people to keep up with your money. You paying people, and they swindling you out of your money. Scammers. So there are many different reasons why people end up broke and homeless. It's not always that people don't want to work and just lazy and sorry. But as much money as the United States have, and as much money we give away, and as much money goes to wasted food, I know, and as much money as these churches take in, I know there is something that can be done to help the poor. A lot of people despise the thought of helping somebody, giving somebody something. The Bible tells us as Christians to give. It's better to give than to receive. Give. Not lend, not be stingy. I know sometimes it get hard, you know. The Bible says God loves a cheerful giver. Now the churches have took in stuff like that and used it against the members to try to get as much money out of them every time they pass the plate. That's not a church thing. That's a Christian life thing. Give what you can. Give it cheerfully. There's a lot of people who believe in giving. A lot of people believe in reaching out and helping the poor, but it always the bad outweigh the good in this life. A lot of YouTubers got a large followings now, large membership. You ever hear them talk about giving? They take in super chats. They getting money all sorts of ways. A lot of Christian YouTubers are doing YouTube just for the benefit of taking in money. So in many ways, they like the prosperity preachers, the greedy preachers. They ain't talking about giving nobody nothing. They hardly ever doing the shows where they talk about giving. If they do, they mean giving to them. Churches don't talk about it. All these mega churches, all these large churches, in all these cities and towns, there's enough churches on every level to do something about the homeless and the hungry population. Some churches, small churches and stuff like that, have food pantries. When they tried. There are some out there who are doing what they can, but they're getting no help and assistance from the mega churches. Oh, they flock to the conferences. They flock to the revivals. They flock to everything the church doors are open. But you can't get them to flock out on the weekend to help somebody. One thing I will say about the average white churches, when they come to summertime with missionary work, they do it. School get out for the summer, college get out for the summer and stuff. Them kids, them churches, they actually go out and do missionary work. Them kids be happy about it. Going out to town, other cities and doing missionary work. Not our black folks. Not our black folks. They go to church on Sunday, get emotional, get in their feelings, want the people to think they full of the Holy Ghost, but they ain't doing nothing like the Bible say according to good works. They come into Memphis, them white people, white churches, average white, I have talked to them, I seen them. When I met some one time before, not a while, they were happy. They was in Memphis painting and doing stuff in our neighborhood. I'm not against people coming in the neighborhood. I'm not one of those where we can do our own, but we can do more to take care of our communities. You see them Hebrew Israelites, they go out there and gang up on the street, 56 of them. But do you ever see them picking up trash and mowing the yards and doing anything? No, all they do is go out there and just cause hate and discontent and try to keep everybody under the law. We still under the law. What you mean? We under the law. All of God's laws are good. Yeah, we still under the law. Oh, here in the United States, we under the law. Okay. I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. But it bothers me. That the world is so cruel and we don't care about the homeless, children. You know, I seen a YouTube short where a property owner found two homeless people, a man and a woman, in a shed out back behind the house, and he treated them people so bad. Nobody should do business with that fella. I don't know who he was. But what I saw, the way he treated them folks, throwing their bags and stuff like that, the people were leaving. All you gotta do is tell the people to leave. For sure, they were leaving. Y'all ain't moving fast enough. He was cussing and treating. Man, look, you don't need to act like that. Don't you know you can have a stroke and you gonna need somebody to aid you and take care of you? You ain't gonna want nobody to treat you bad. You get up in age and have to go in the convalescent home or somewhere, and the way they treat you, you think you gonna like the way they treat, if they treat you bad? The Bible said treat people like you want to be treated. People are so ugly. People treat people so ugly. I ran into it last week down in Texas, young lady. So treated me so ugly. I told her last night, you ain't got no business working here. Your attitude is not fit for you, not right for you to be working here and have to deal with truck drivers. Can't nobody come here and ask you a question. I just told you, I came in here, I ain't never been here before. His dog out here, I don't know where to go, and you don't want to help me. Just talking, ugly, nasty. They need to. Y'all don't like the Mexicans, but we can learn a lot from the Mexicans. See how the Mexicans help each other, stick together. See how they look out for one another. They ain't trying to rob each other. They help one another. They family. I used to see them on lunchtime. Their wives and stuff come up to the job and fish their lunches. Us black folks ain't caught on to that yet. Never will catch on to it. We too evil. We too selfish. We too greedy. We love to backbite, backstab one another too much. But anyway, yeah. I feel like doing this. I'm gonna dedicate my channel to speaking up for the poor. I give. Sometimes I give too much and my wife be mad at me. But I just believe in giving.